The Good Life Game Show is proudly brought to you by the Ghana Health Service with support from the BCS project and USAID.
Woo! Hello Ghana, Africa, and the rest of the wonderful world. My name is Jonah Hughes, the Bonafide Genius, and on behalf of my hard-working team from the classic GH1 television studios, it's a warm welcome to the second episode of the third season of your favorite Good Life Game Show, proudly brought to you by the Ghana Health Service, the BCS project, with support from the USAID. This is the Good Life Game Show. We don't only educate you, we also entertain you, we inform you, and even better, we encourage you to live nothing but the good life. Now, last week on the show, Alan, that gentleman, he set the ball rolling. He set the competition going, and he booked a slot to the semi-final stages, and he won for himself 1,000 Ghana cedis. You can be in his shoes. All you need to do, pick up your phone, send your name in text to that short code 1761. 1761. The rules have not changed. The strategies are the same. The processes are the same. And in case this is the first time you are watching, then you are welcome. But first, let me teach you how we play here on the Good Life Game Show.
To play the Good Life Game Show, the potential contestant must be of age 18 and above, of a sound mind and body. 2. Text your name to short code 1761 and wait for our call. 3. Take your spot on the show and play your way to great rewards in 3 exciting rounds. Each round will be explained by the host of the show. This is the Good Life Game Show, plain and simple.
Welcome back to the Good Life Game Show. Now you saw the process, very, very simple. Like, as a woodidi, very, very easy. So the big question now, what is your good life? Meaning your good life. A ding potting any good life. Have you thought about it? While you think about it, for those of you joining us at home, watching us from home, you can play equally like our 5 contenders who will come up on stage in a matter of moments. All you need to do is pick up your phone and send good life to the short code 1761. Good Life to the short code 1761. Immediately you do that, it activates your phone and opens it up as if you were WhatsApping or BBing with your friend. So immediately I ask the question, you get the question on your phone, and you get a chance to answer correctly. If you are correct, and the more correct answers you get, you are able to accumulate some score for yourself. And at the end of the episode, we'll be glad to reward you with some cash and some prizes. Now, if you have just done that, let's go on and meet our 5 strong, bold, confident contenders for today. First, we have Solomon. King Solomon. Put it together for Solomon. Then we have Selassie. For Selassie. Then we have Sheila. We have Kinsley and Smith. Last but not least, Smith. Good. We'll be back right after this. This is the Good Life Game Show, proudly brought to you by the Ghana Health Service, the BCS project, with sponsorship from the United States Agency for International Development. Now we have our 5 strong contenders lined up: Solomon, Selassie, Sheila, Kinsley, and Smith. 4 strong men, 1 beautiful but intelligent lady. They have come to play for 1,000 Ghana cedis. Now they don't know themselves, but I'm sure they want to strike acquaintances now, because at the end of round 1, the contestant with the highest accumulated score gets to kick out 2 contestants. and gets to book a place in the semi-final stages. So guys, are you ready? Every question has 3 points. If you get it right, you have 3 points. You each have 5 seconds within which to answer the question. So if you are ready, like Freddie, shall we begin? Masolo, name the third first lady of the Fourth Republic of Ghana. If you don't know the president, you can't know the first lady.
No idea.
You've been bailed out. Is Dr. Nadu Mills, who's actually the widow of the late Professor John Evans Fifiata Mills. Selassie, who became president of Ghana on 7 January 2001?
John Ejekum Kufuor.
President John Ejekum Kufuor is correct. Which people in Ghana celebrate the Bakatue Festival? You've been enjoying festivals. You've been bailed out. You've been bailed out. It's for the people of Elmina. Elmina. Kinsley, which people in Ghana celebrate the Asafotufiam Festival?
The Achims.
The Achims. The Krobos. It's the Adan, the people of Adan. The people of Adan. Hey, Charlie. I didn't want your history. Shit. Smith, which people in Ghana celebrate the Odambia Festival? Odambia. After that.
No.
Yeah. Into that. They must sack you. It's Salt Pond. The people of Salt Pond. Fanti failed this one. This is disaster. Solomon, leukemia is a disease of the A, lungs, B, blood, C, skin, D, nerves.
Blood.
Blood is correct. Leukemia is a disease of the blood indeed. Selassie, short-sightedness can be corrected by using A, convex lens, B, concave lens, C, convex concave lens, and D, concave convex lens.
Concave lens.
Concave lens is correct. Sheila, trachoma is a disease of the A, liver, B, eyes, C, lungs, D, kidneys.
Liver.
Liver. Are you sure? Is that your final answer? It's wrong. It's eyes, of the eyes. Kinsley, typhoid and cholera are typical examples of A, infectious diseases, B, airborne diseases, C, waterborne diseases, B, none of these.
Airborne disease.
Airborne diseases is wrong. It's waterborne diseases. Hey, typhoid. Smith, the lack of what causes diabetes? A, sugar, B, insulin, C, calcium, D, vitamins. The lack
Insulin.
of what? What?
Insulin.
Insulin is correct. You might have to speak up. The last one in this round for you. The First World War was fought from 1914 to 1918. True or false?
True.
True, that's correct. Is your grandfather a veteran? He's not. Yes. Okay. Selassie, who invented the light bulb? Edison or Einstein?
Edison.
Edison is correct. Thomas Edison. Sheila, which is the largest planet? Jupiter or Venus? I can't hear.
Jupiter.
Jupiter is correct. Whew. Kinsley, last one for you. 1,000 Ghana. Chance to become landlord. Kick 2 people out. Are you ready? Good. Which country won the FIFA World Cup in 2006? You like football? Italy is correct. Smith, which country hosted the FIFA World Cup in 2006?
Germany.
Germany is correct. And that bell signifies the end of round 1. Hard action, quick fire, exciting contestants. We'll be back as usual with the scores and many, 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 many more. Stay with us. We're back from round one. It's the Good Life Game Show. The show brought to you by the Ghana Health Service, the BCS Project, and lovingly sponsored by the USAID. At the end of round one, our contestants, I'm sure, performed very, very well. But I have the scores. Shall we check it then? Selassie, you are the landlord. Who hasn't paid their rent?
I'll take the last two.
The last two. They are threats to you, eh?
Yes.
They are threats to you. Now, gentlemen and ladies, we're going on to round two. It's a wildcard segment. We'll play a video on the giant screen which we have here. You watch attentively, and then we'll come back to ask questions. So, are you ready?
Yes.
Good.
Yeah.
Press down first. Shall we see the video, please?
Death comes to us in many forms, but timely intervention can prevent some of them. Malaria takes its toll each year on many, leading to death of one person in Ghana every 3 hours. In 2009, 3,000 people in Ghana died from malaria, and most of them were children.
When you get malaria, especially for children under 5 years, if you don't act fast, that child will be lost within 48 hours, that is within 2 days. Malaria starts as simple. When we say simple, it's just the fever, we all know, headaches, and then the shiverings. But if you don't treat it, that will progress to what we call severe malaria.
Severe malaria can cause brain damage, leaving the patient with permanent learning disabilities, physical weakness, and emotional problems.
Sometimes the parasites actually go into the brain. And when they go into the brain, we call that cerebral malaria. But the background to saying that all this is severe malaria is that there must be parasites that we can say is the cause of this.
For cerebral malaria cases, if we don't treat fast, the child will go into coma. If we are fortunate enough and that child does not die and recovers, about 9% of those who recover, they end up with what we call permanent deficits. Now, some of the permanent disabilities include even epilepsy. Some of them may not be able to concentrate well when they go to school.
Ibrahim is a 15-year-old boy living with his parents in Nima.
Wala Ibrahim, ya jiki. Yes, okay. Allah kara sanki ka ci abinci.
Although he was born a normal child, his life and that of his family changed as a result of severe malaria when he was about 4 years old in kindergarten.
Sunana Salamatu Muhammad, Diana ne Ibrahim. Yanzu ya zama mai ciwo, kuma ciwon ba na haife shi da shi bane. Ya girma fa yana zuwa school. Cikin school nan na aka kira ni wai bai da lafiya. Kafin te nan doktoci sun te da shi. Teachers sun kai shi hospital. Kuma da naje shi jikin shi yayi zafi sosai. Sai an duba shi an treat shi for malaria te aka cire mu. Nan muka zo gida kuma jikin ya kuma yi zafi kuma muka koma. Bayan shi da muka zo gida muna bakin magani. Sai doktocin sun duba sun ban na gane kaman ciwon ya aka yana cikin kai ne. Kuma first yana ciwon ke mishi yanzu da yayi sauki kadan. Da an ciwon ya tashi bai ci abinci ko ruwa ma na bashi bai shan. Ciwon kuma da yazo kin ga shi Ibrahim ya zauna kuru yayi shiru kamar ran shi ya bata. To an ciwon da yazo ya yi kuwa sosai kuwan da yake kina nan gada waje kin ji muryan shi. To ciwon ya zo kenan. In ciwon ya zo cikin shi ya yi rawo ya kwanta shi ya yi kai kamar 3 hours ma bai farfado ba. Kuma rana da yan ciwon ne fara yana yazo so 5 so 6. Yasa shi ma yana son school. Kullu yana batun school. Ya tashi yana dokan buku da pen ya zana te amma ya zana ba correct bane. Batun school ke hankalin shi.
Ibrahim na so ya je school. Wata rana ya sha magani yana ya zaune ce Allah. Wata rana yana ya zauna ya ce Allah ya bashi lafiya saboda yana so ya je school. Ibrahim dai gaske yana da ban tausayi saboda yaro mai jin kunya so guda saboda ciwo yaro ya zama wani abu. Although muna yi kan shi dai amma in ciwo ya tashi mu duka muna tausayin Ibrahim.
We can all come together to drive malaria away. There has been tremendous progress made in Ghana in the fight against malaria. Many more people are sleeping under treated bed nets, the most effective way to prevent malaria. More people are treating malaria early and fully with ACTs, the recommended malaria medicine. More pregnant women and their unborn children are being protected from malaria with free medicine available at antenatal clinics. However, there is still a long way to go before we win the fight against malaria. Let's come together to drive malaria away for good life. Good life goes with good health. This message is by the Ghana Health Service and the USAID.
So now you know how dangerous malaria is, and you have to fight it with everything that you've got. I'm sure you watched the video. Good. Our guest or a resource person for this episode is Dr. Margaret Nazer. Please, a round of applause for her. Solomon, what is the cause of Ibrahim's disability?
Malaria.
Malaria. No, it's malaria, all right, but it's severe malaria. Severe malaria. So I'll give you 1 out of 3. Selassie, Ibrahim was born with severe malaria. True or false?
False.
False it is. That's correct. Sheila, how old was Ibrahim when he became sick with severe malaria?
4 years.
4 years, that's correct. Solomon, name 2 symptoms of severe malaria.
Epilepsy.
Epilepsy?
Yes.
2 symptoms. Epilepsy. Okay, and what?
Brain damage.
Brain damage. Doc.
Yes, he's rather mentioned complications of severe malaria. He did not mention the symptoms.
Okay.
Yes.
So he's wrong.
He is wrong.
You are wrong. The answers we were expecting was very high fever, convulsions or fits in children, extreme body weakness, coma, extreme vomiting, yellow eyes, pale eyes, palms or lips, dark or Coca-Cola dark urine, and difficulty in breathing. Selassie, your turn. Ibrahim is currently disabled. Which disability is he suffering from as a result of severe malaria?
He's suffering from epilepsy. Brain damage.
From the video.
Yes.
Epilepsy, yes.
Brain damage.
Which?
He can't concentrate in school.
Okay,
Yes.
I'll give you that one. I'll give you that one. It's actually learning disability and epilepsy. Sheila, why is Ibrahim suffering from frequent epilepsy? 5 seconds.
Because of the malaria, the severe malaria.
You must convince me, because I have the money and the marks. You've been bailed out. I'll give you 1 out of 3. It's as a result of severe malaria that has affected his brain. But you just said because of the severe malaria. So I'll give you 1. I wanted the part that has affected his brain. Solomon, King Solomon. What is the difference between uncomplicated malaria and severe malaria?
Uncomplicated malaria is simple malaria, and severe malaria is when simple malaria is not treated, it becomes severe, and is therefore referred as severe malaria.
Doc?
Yes, in part he is right. Uncomplicated malaria is also known as simple malaria. That is where you do not have any life-threatening complications. The moment you have malaria with life-threatening complications like convulsions, like coma, like passing cola-like urine, then we say it's complicated malaria.
So 2 out of 3 won't be bad at all? Or 1?
1 out of 3.
1 out of 3.
Yes.
Thank you. Doc says 1 out of 3. The examiner is here. Selassie, mention 1 lesson that can be drawn from Ibrahim's story. Mention 1 lesson.
Malaria should not be treated with herbs, but rather you should seek medical attention. Simple malaria.
I give you 1 out of 3. Doc, 1 out of 3.
Yes.
The competition is tight. Sheila, name 2 permanent disabilities and serious outcomes of severe malaria. 2 disabilities, permanent disabilities and severe outcomes. Epilepsy.
Brain damage.
Brain damage. Beautiful. That's it. Now, you can have permanent brain damage leading to lifelong learning problems, epilepsy, or chronic convulsions, crippling disabilities. That brings us to the end of round 2, our wildcard segment. We'll be right back with the scores and much more exciting things. Stay with us. We are back at base. This is the Good Life Game Show, lovingly brought to you by the Ghana Health Service, the BCS Project, and supported by the United States Agency for International Development. At the end of round 2, what are the scores? That means Solomon is out. My brother, come for your presidential handshake. I want to hear that. Round 2 of our audience, are you having fun? Yeah, put your hands together, yeah. That's what I want to see. Now, you can also be part of our live studio audience. All you need to do is get on the Good Life page and indicate your interest to be part of our live studio audience. The truth is that when you become part of our live studio audience, you also get a chance to play on the show and to win something on the show. Because every audience has a clicker, and at the appropriate time we announce the audience choice questions, they answer correctly, and whoever gets it gets rewarded either in cash or in kind. Now let's move on to round 3, the decider. 1,000 Ghana cedis. Selassie, Sheila, are you guys friends already? You are friends already. But where there is money, there could be divisions. Selassie, true or false? All mosquitoes carry malaria.
False.
False it is. That's correct. But let's get to doctor for some more clarification. Doc.
Yes, it's true. It's the female Anopheles mosquito that carries the parasites that gives malaria.
So he's right.
He's right.
Beautiful. 3 points for him. Nana, these malaria-carrying mosquitoes bite at night. True or false?
True.
True it is. That's correct. They bite late at night and like to prey on people who are sedentary. So you got it correct. Beautiful. Selassie, malaria-carrying mosquitoes make noise. True or false?
False.
False it is. That's correct. Nana, if a baby sucks on a treated net, it will make the baby sick. True or false?
True.
True. That's wrong. Doc, please tell us why.
Mosquito nets are safe for everyone to use.
So when the baby sucks on it, it will not make the baby sick?
No.
And Selassie, treated nets trap heat under the net. True or false?
False.
False. That's correct. It's correct because I sleep under a treated net and it's not hotter. So whoever tells you that it's hotter, Sheila, treated nets cause permanent skin rash and itching. True or false?
False.
False it is. Doc?
They do not cause permanent skin rash. And you're also advised to hang them out in an airy place. If you are going to use them for the first time, don't have to take it out of its polythene and then immediately use it. Hang it out in an airy place and get a bit of the scent out of it, and then you can hang it over your bed.
Thank you very much indeed. Selassie, we're grinding to a halt. If you use an untreated net, a mosquito can bite you through the net and give you malaria. True or false?
True.
That's so true. That's correct. Put your hands together for him. Sheila, I can't find a mosquito net that fits my mattress. True or false?
False.
False. That's so true. That's so true. That's so true. The answer is false because there are mosquito nets available for all sizes of beds. So make sure you read the package of the mosquito net that you buy and make sure you're buying the right size for the right bed. Selassie, name 2 things you should do to protect your treated net from damage.
You shouldn't wash it. You should wash it with mild bar soap.
Okay.
And you should also not dry in the sun. It should be dried in an airy, shady place.
Beautiful, 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 beautiful. And to add to that, you must fold it or tie it up every day after use and check for holes and sew them up. Sheila, you can get malaria from a person who has malaria. True or false?
False.
False it is. And we'll go to Dr. Margaret to ask why.
Yes, malaria is not a contagious disease. If somebody has malaria, you can eat with the person, shake his hand, talk to him. You will not contract malaria unless you are bitten by an infected mosquito.
So that's it. Malaria is not contagious. And that brings us to the end of round 3. The scores, the drama, the heartbreak, and the magical moments where somebody gets to smile to take home 1,000 Ghana cedis will be coming right after this. Welcome back to the Good Life Game Show. If you just joined us, I'm sure you've missed out on the competition for today. We had 5 contestants as usual, 4 strong men, 1 beautiful lady. They all fell along the road, but it was only 2 of them who made it to the top. That's Selassie and Sheila. Between Selassie and Sheila, one proved to be more smarter than the other. Ladies and gentlemen, please come for your presidential handshake and hug and the check to Selassie. A round of applause for them, please. Whoa. Great. It's time to go, and what do I leave you with? I say malaria is deadly. It comes quicker than Santa and kills more than HIV/AIDS. So what do you need to do? You need to go out there and get for yourself a treated bed net. And when you get it and you find that all of you can find space under the net, priority should be given to pregnant women and children. That is the best thing for them when they are very, very vulnerable. My name is Johnny Hughes, the Bonafide Genius. It's been wonderful coming your way again. I want to say thank you to my live studio audience. Thank you to our resource person, Dr. Margaret Nazer. Thank you to you at home for watching. And please, please, please remember that until we come your way again next week, your good life goes with good health. And you have that singular obligation to live it well. Good night.
This program was brought to you by the Ghana Health Service, BCS Project and USAID.